In the ancient times of Walyalup, long before Whadjuk people arrived, a great battle shaped the land we know today. The Whadjuk people, the oldest living culture, recount this story, understanding that without the events of the dreaming, their home might have been very different. Walyalup, with its abundance of fresh water and rich wildlife, has always been a place of great beauty and sustenance. Our story begins in the Wooriji of Western Australia. NAIDOC, the ancestral crocodile, roamed lazily until stirred by unrest. Down the coast he journeyed. Leaving destruction in his wake. The once pristine waters now tainted with salt, threatening life. In response, the Whadjuk, guardian of fresh water, rose from the depth to confront this menace. With guidance from Wooriji, the wise lizard, who had watched NAIDOC and knew his spirit power lived in his tail, and told the Whadjuk to bite the tail off if he wanted to defeat NAIDOC. The Whadjuk also gathered extra strength from the freshwater spring located where the East Street Jetty is today, so he could best prepare to face NAIDOC. Their quest took them through rugged terrain and along the winding course of the Wooriji. Finally, they reached the mouth of the river where NAIDOC's destructive force threatened to desecrate the land and river. In a fierce battle for the soul of Walyalup, the Whadjuk confronted NAIDOC, determined to protect the river and its future inhabitants. NAIDOC's relentless fury is matched only by the Whadjuk's British resolve. The Whadjuk and NAIDOC became locked in a death roll. As they rolled and tumbled, they gouged out the Dwert or Coburn Sound, and the sea waters came rushing in. The Whadjuk was losing the fight, but remembered Wooriji's advice and bit the tail off NAIDOC. In the end, the Whadjuk emerged victorious, severing NAIDOC's tail and securing it across the mouth of the river. Attaching it with NAIDOC's razor-sharp claws. The tail became the limestone bar which stopped the seawater from entering the Wooriji. The tailless body of NAIDOC drifts off and becomes meandep, and you can see where the tail was removed on the northern end of the island. It is where the White Cliffs are located. Even with the Wooriji protected for now, the Whadjuk knew that the job was not finished. The Whadjuk felt that if the tail and the spirit body of NAIDOC were ever rejoined, there would be serious trouble. So he asked Dwert, the faithful dingo, to watch over the coast and entrusts him with the task of guarding the river's entrance. Dwert runs up and down the river and finds the best vantage point to make his stand. The Whadjuk people honour this story, understanding that without Whadjuk's bravery, Wooriji's wisdom and Dwert's unwavering vigilance, their freshwater environment might have been lost to the sea. And so the legacy of NAIDOC and the Whadjuk, Wooriji and Dwert lives on, a testament to the enduring bond between land, its protectors, and the people who call it home. Presented by Civmec, preserving our heritage, safeguarding our future. This Dreamtime story of NAIDOC, Whadjuk, Wooriji and Dwert is brought to you by Civmec as we respect the land and history where our business now stands and pay tribute to the First Nations people who had preserved and honoured these stories for thousands of years.